Hey everyone, it's me, Matt. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a great week. So I'm up early today. I'm doing my best to beat the heat because I wanted to tackle some general maintenance projects around my garden this morning. So in today's video, I'm going to start by removing a drift of dead black-eyed Susan flowers in my front garden bed. Then I'm going to address the suckers that are growing up around the base of my crepe myrtle tree. I'm also going to trim back the Dune sunflower ground cover that's growing around the base of the same crepe myrtle tree. And then I'm going to end the video by ripping out some of the sword ferns that are overgrown and encroaching on some of my garden bed areas. So let's get into it. So starting with my dead black-eyed Susan flowers, this drift of flowers got infested with scale and the majority of them died, and the rest aren't looking too great. I've also decided that I planted these too close to my grass line, so I'm going to pull the dead plants and transplant the ones that are still alive toward the back of my butterfly bush. Alright, this first task is done. This flower bed looks a lot better. I like where I moved the one salvage black-eyed Susan plant, opening up this area closer to the lawn for something new with a lower growth habit. Also, while we're over here, check out this Zinnia plant. I've got several that I've grown from seed this year planted throughout my front landscape. This one is doing really well. It's not blooming at the moment, but you can see it's all budded up, getting ready to push some new blooms. So continuing on with today's projects, we've moved over to the end of my driveway where you can see I've got this large light pink crepe myrtle tree that actually started blooming this week. You can see it's covered in flowers and it's looking really beautiful right now. I love this tree, but what I don't love are all the suckers that keep coming up around its base. Coming in for a closer look, you can see I've got some here in this bed as well as a lot on the backside coming up through these liriope and iris plants. So for this project, I'm going to use this Bonide Sucker Punch product to kill these suckers so they don't come back. This is my first time using this product. It comes highly recommended, so I'm hoping it eradicates these suckers. This is a ready-to-use product. The active ingredient is ethyl 1-naphthalene acetate. You basically paint this solution on the cut ends of the suckers and it kills them without harming the tree. When using this product, it's recommended to not let people or pets near the treated area until the solution is dried, so make sure to use caution when applying it. There we go, project number 2 is complete. This area looks so much better. I'm really hoping this product works and kills these suckers so they don't come back. Again, this product came highly recommended. I'll be sure to link it in the video description for reference. So the third project I wanted to tackle today is cutting back my Dune sunflower plants at the base of my crepe myrtle tree. You can see they're spilling out of the flower bed onto the driveway and into the street. So I've got 3 plants in this space. I planted them back in November of last year and they've grown so much since then. These plants are native to my area and make an excellent low maintenance ground cover, and the bees and the butterflies are obsessed with their little yellow blooms. I like to keep these plants contained to this area under my crepe myrtle tree, so I trim up the edges every couple of months to keep them in check. This project should be quick and easy, so let's get everything all trimmed back. All done, like I said, quick and easy. This flower bed looks so much better with these plants neatly trimmed. This area should be good to go for the next couple of months. So the last area I wanted to tackle today is this area to the left of my Adirondack chairs. I've been wanting to get in here and pull out a lot of these ferns that have been encroaching on my flower beds. There's also a bunch of tree suckers in this area that I'm going to cut back and paint with the Bonide Sucker Punch. So let's get to it. There we go, all done. I feel like I can breathe again in this area. It was looking so overgrown. I'm really glad I was able to reclaim some of the flower bed area and get rid of a lot of the ferns and remove all of the tree suckers. So really quick, while I was pulling out those ferns, I remembered that I wanted to pull out some of the ferns that are encroaching on my lawn area in my backyard. So I figured I'd take care of that right now too. So here we are in my backyard. You can see my shade garden and fire pit area over to the left. And then here in front, I've got more overgrown ferns that are growing into my lawn area. So my plan is to quickly pull out the ferns along the grass line so I can maintain about an 8 to 10 inch gap between my lawn and the ferns. All right, all done. I'm glad I got this project checked off my to-do list today. I've now got a little bit of a defensible space between my lawn and the ferns. Along with cleaning up the appearance of this area, it's going to make mowing a lot easier. So that's a wrap with today's projects. I'm so glad I was able to accomplish so much this morning. It always feels so good to check off these types of maintenance items off my to-do list. Remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you can follow along in future videos. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.